So I received an interesting comment. I'll throw it up on the screen so you guys can see it. It's a rather long comment, but at the bottom you'll see that it says, after I dug a little deeper, I realized that most of the products sold on Amazon came from China. And ironically, a lot of them come from websites or are available on websites like Alibaba for only a few cents, being sold for several dollars. Folks, this is a simple, basic, easy way of producing income through side hustles, reselling, online stores, Shopify stores, drop shipping. The list goes on and on, however you want to describe it, folks. This is happening. It's been happening for years. These are some of the things that I've been trying to tell you guys about that are going on, that happen every single day. But with that being said, they can happen for you too. You're not excluded. If you wanted to get started, if you wanted to begin selling on Amazon, if you wanted to have access to lower price goods, wholesale prices that leave tons of room for margin, profit, and ultimately net income, folks, this is it. Okay, now granted, yeah, most of these products are coming from China, so that shouldn't really come as much of a surprise. But at the end of the day, Amazon is probably worse than Walmart, for that matter. And here's the problem. Here's the biggest problem I see with it. I think that a lot of these opportunities have a time frame, they have a shelf life to them. So let's just look at these in comparison to things in the past. So drop shipping and wholesale and reselling, sure, it's a great business model. People have made a lot of money from it. You'll find a lot of YouTube channels and a lot of YouTube videos that provide ample explanation on how to do it, how they've done it, how much money they've made, yada, yada, yada. And if you search hard enough, you'll probably even find some that share with you all the negatives. Videos that aren't only pros, but actually cons, to let you know of, how difficult it could be, how much money you could lose, or how much time you could waste and ultimately not see a return on investment. And that investment in this particular situation would be time and money, because for most people to really get going with a great product on Amazon, or let's go with Amazon. To get going with a great product on Amazon, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of research. That's the hardest part, really, is the research. And then communications with the suppliers, or even negotiating with folks on Alibaba. Then you have the freight and the shipping component. Then you have the packaging, then you have the photography, then you got the copyright text and the ad descriptions, and then you gotta barcode it, and you gotta ship it to Amazon's fulfillment centers, but you also need to ship a huge quantity to their fulfillment centers so that you could qualify for Prime shipment and actually be a consideration for shoppers and customers and Amazon Prime members to select your product for sale. And that, honestly, in my opinion, is going to take several tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And here's the kicker. If you choose the wrong product, if you choose the wrong time, the wrong season, the wrong packaging, the wrong name, the wrong price, the wrong pictures, guess what? All that money is going to be wasted. And then you'll have to pay to have it shipped back to you, because Amazon's not going to keep it for you if it's not selling. And then you'll have to figure out a way to dispose of it. So in my opinion, it works, it has worked, it could continue to work, but it's not necessarily a business model that I would want to get into right off the bat today in 2023. Inversely, I think Amazon could still be a very useful platform for people out there looking for ways and opportunities to, it's a little chilly out this morning, should have brought my beanie. But I think Amazon is still a great platform for people looking for ways and opportunities to generate substantial amounts of income and revenue in an almost passive form. But I would utilize these services available, such as print on demand and selling digital products. Why? Because then I don't have to be tied up, or my money tied up, in inventory that may not sell. Okay, I only want to, at this point in time, invest time into these side hustle passive income stream opportunities. One, to prove the concept, and two, to increase my earning potential because I lack the added cost and burden of inventory. So then from there, I want to be able to prove that concept to a point of which I can scale it so that it can actually replace my primary source of income, assuming that your primary source of income is a regular 9-to-5 job or two. That's the goal, scalability. But Amazon can still be a great place to list and sell digital products as well as print-on-demand products, and we can avoid the biggest pitfall of it all. Second biggest pitfall. The first biggest pitfall would be investing and carrying the weight and the cost of the inventory. The second pitfall would be what Walmart and Target and Wayfair and several other online businesses, Amazon too, Amazon sellers for that matter, Amazon themselves and Amazon Essentials, a little bit different story. But the biggest problems that they are facing right now, which are growing tremendously, it's actually kind of funny because Walmart's biggest problem has been created by themselves. Think about it. Walmart introduced the self-checkouts and those eliminated jobs for employees. Okay, that sucks. Now they're thinking, well, we're going to make so much money because we got these self-checkouts and we can put the customers to work, not pay them to do their job. Well, that backfired because the self-checkouts become the center of theft. So now Walmart saying, all right, we need to revamp this. We need to go a different direction. We need to pivot. All right, let's move to more of an online-based online shipping. Let's mirror Amazon. Okay, cool. We'll go that route. This way we don't have to worry about the intense loss and shrink and theft that we're seeing at these self-checkouts. Okay, cool. So Walmart makes a push to go online. Well, that then creates its own problems because of the human error and the inefficiencies that they are experiencing with this online shipping and incorrect orders, customers changing their minds, customers ordering more than one of an item to test and see which one they really want to keep before returning the others and exchanging the others, thus incurring huge costs of returns, return shipping, repackaging, discounted open box pricing, etc., etc. So now Walmart's seeing this huge problem that they've created for themselves by moving to an online business model similar to Amazon that is steadily costing them money. So I think that they're going to have to rethink the whole thing, which is really going to throw a wrench in the system and really probably disrupt and piss off a lot of customers. But at the end of the day, I don't think the online business model is going to work out too well for them unless they start incorporating some very, very intense and high fees for online orders and online customers. Or they start dinging customers for being habitual returners or habitual exchangers. So what do? In my opinion, you take this knowledge, you take this information, you take this historical data, and you plan and you project for the future. So I don't want to carry inventory. I don't want to tie up my money in inventory. I don't want to invest in inventory. I don't want to have to worry about the returns and the exchanges and the shipping. Therefore, I will be online and I'm going to sell digital products and print on demand that I don't have to carry.